Hey guys, so today I wanted to show you what I do for my deep cleansing routine for my face. I do this once to twice a week depending on how I'm feeling and also if I have a lot of makeup on that day or if it just feels like my pores are really clogged, that my skin is just feels congested. I will do this whole routine where I deep cleanse, I exfoliate a little bit, but also make sure that I moisturize well after I deep cleanse my face. I do have a couple spots here and there on my face because of that time of the month, but I will show you guys a bunch of different products and kind of some options that I have depending on what I'm doing that day, what I needed that day. But yeah, let's just get started. So the first thing I do is take my makeup off. I do have a couple options depending on what I'm getting myself into that day. So if I have really heavy makeup on my lips or my eyes for a show or something, I use this Lancome Facile non-oily instant cleanser sensitive eyes. It has two layers to it. One is the oily and one is the watery layer, and you just shake it up, put it on a cotton pad, kind of put it on your eyes or eyelids or your lips for a couple seconds and then wipe off. It's really gentle, but it also takes off everything. So I do this when I have heavy makeup on. But today I'm going to use a cleansing oil. This is the Bobbi Brown Soothing Cleansing Oil. I have really liked this a couple years back. This is what I have at home, but I do like the Shu Uemura Tea Tree, the green one, a little better now. I don't know what it is that they've done to the formula or just that my skin has been different. The makeup that I've been using is different. This doesn't work as well for me. That being said, it's still one of the top cleansing oils that I really like. This. So I'm just gonna do 2 to 3 pumps of this. Also depends on how much makeup I have on that day. Kind of rub it on my hands and then massage it into my face while my skin is dry. And I am a little harsh to my skin. I'm not the most gentle person to my skin. With the eyes, I do go softer and use my ring finger and just kind of rub the product in. The mascara that I use is not oil dissolvable, it's actually water soluble, so that will come off in lukewarm water. So I'm not too worried about that, but my eyeliner is waterproof. So I do focus a lot more of my attention in taking that off. And then the last thing is my lips, so just with whatever is left on. I look kind of funny right now, but as with any oil cleanser, I'm gonna wet my hands and emulsify this. So with wet hands, I'm just gonna emulsify this. It's gonna turn a little white and kind of has a little texture to it. It's a little like creamy almost. Always pat your skin dry and not wipe, because that's the most gentle to the skin. Alright, so I do like to double cleanse, so usually I use this face cleanser from First Aid Beauty. I really like it. It foams up really nice and it's really gentle, it doesn't make the skin tight at all. So I do recommend this for like an everyday cleanser. But today, because we're doing a deep cleanse, I'm going to use the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. I really like this clay mask. I think I'm on my 4th tube of this. It smells really nice, but also it deep cleanses well. It also has jojoba beads, which helps exfoliate, because deep cleansing and exfoliating are two different things. Since we will be using a clay mask, I actually like to put on a toner before and after my clay mask. So I will be using this Sisley Floral Toning Lotion. I've been using this toner for over 10 years. I think this is the first ever toner that I use because my mom introduced me to it. This is the one that she uses. We sometimes like branch out to different toners and try different things, but this is always one that we kind of go back to because it's our kind of holy grail. And for this many years, I don't think they've changed their formulas at all, so love this. And also it helps kind of take off whatever is left over that didn't get taken off in the first cleanse. Okay, so we're ready for the mask. I like to only use one finger when I put this mask on. I feel like because it does kind of stay and it is clay, I don't want to waste so much mask that goes onto my fingers and then just goes down the drain. So I just like to use my middle finger to put everything on. And I like to focus on my forehead and down my nose. So I usually start around my nose and then go outwards. And also focus on the chin. That's where I get like most of my whiteheads, blackheads, pimples, breakouts. Those are the areas that I focus the most products on. As you can tell, I don't do it all towards my hairline. I kind of leave that out because those are the areas that I don't need that much deep cleansing. So I just stay away from that so that it doesn't dry out. The instructions on this say to leave it on for 10 minutes until it's a little dry and then clean it off. I usually do this in the shower, so while I'm cleansing my hair, my body, I'm in the shower. Also, the steam helps to keep it less drying, so I like that in the shower. But today we're just gonna wait for 10 minutes. It does sting a little bit, so again, if you have sensitive skin, this might not be the mask that you want to try. To me, it doesn't feel like I couldn't handle kind of like that hot, stingy feeling. So it's been 10 minutes. I like to wet my hands with lukewarm water. That's usually what I do in the shower anyways. And then kind of soften up this mask because it is pretty dry after a while. Soften it up and also use the jojoba beads that you feel inside the mask to exfoliate, especially around my T-zone area. I do have combination skin, so those are the areas that I focus on deep cleansing. My forehead, down my nose, my chin, and like right there. And then in the end, after I wash this off, I like to put some cold water on my face just to tighten up the pores and close them back up after we've deep cleansed it. So let's go. Alright, now that we're done with deep cleansing and exfoliating, I'm going to use this toner again. This helps to balance out the pH of the skin. That's really important since we have cleansed it, double cleansed it, and done exfoliation. This also helps calm down the skin a little bit and prep it for the skincare products that we're going to put on. After the toner, I like to use a lotion or kind of a liquidy product. This is the Hacci honey lotion. I bought this in Japan. It's one of the brands that I found in a department store. My mom and I really liked their honey line. I do also like the Cell Essence. I don't have it with me right now, but I do the same thing as I do with this one. I put like 2 drops of it, spread it on my hands, and then pat it into my skin. Especially after a deep cleansing, I like to really take my time to do my skincare after. Well, a lot of the times skin problems come from like an imbalance of salts, of moisture, of oil on your face. So it's really important to restore that balance and kind of help your skin along with it, because I did strip it a lot of the oils and everything. Alright, next up are serums and essences. The first serum that I use is kind of a more localized and specified the Sisley Intensive Serum with tropical resins for combination and oily skin. Because this is for combination and oily skin, I only put this around my problem areas. So, especially my T-zone and a little bit on my cheeks. My cheeks is where I have been getting breakouts lately, like right in the middle right here. So I put that on and down my chin. This helps to minimize pores and restore the balance in the pore area. And then I also like to put on a moisturizing and repairing serum essence. This is the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence from COSRX. I just use a pump of this and center that around my cheeks because I do have kind of dry cheeks since I do have combination oily, and the hairline outside, and then whatever is left over on my neck and the rest of my face, I just pat it in so I don't kind of move whatever around. So then, especially for the summer, I like to use a gel consistency for my moisturizer. This is the Hanyul Pure Artemisia Watery Calming Cream. It has a gel consistency, it smells pretty nice, pretty fresh, and it really does help me and keep the moisture in my skin even though it's summer and you don't want to clog your pores. Even if you have oily skin, moisturizing is really important because you don't want to strip your skin dry, which then your skin will react by producing more oil, which is counterintuitive to what you want to do, which is oil control. Right, so the final step is eye cream. I have really bad under eye bags and circles. I started having it when I was like 5. So it's really hard to get rid of, but you still want to prevent kind of crow's feet or other kinds of wrinkles. So I am using this Glow Recipe Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Sleeping Mask. It is a sleeping mask, but if you put a little bit on, it acts as just like a regular eye cream. It's kind of like a in-between gel cream. I just scoop out a little bit, put it on my ring fingers, and tap it into my under eyes. Kind of give yourself a little eye massage. Never tug on it, and just lightly tap. And we're all done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and gave you some insights on how I deep cleanse my face for 1 to 2 times a week. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!